All right,
And I still admire your wall behind you, by the way. Sorry, Mike.
No, it's all good.
Thank you. Yeah.
He does have an amazing wall. Amazing wall. So I wanted to say hi to everybody. We should be on the Sci-Fi Writers Play Old School D&D Twitch channel right now, right, Walt? So howdy to everybody. We are what fills in when they're not running the main game. So we're kind of like the Saturday morning cartoons.
I love the Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, who doesn't like Saturday morning cartoons? And I am trying to share my PDF reader, and it's failing. I am failing to do that. That is a real bummer. So let me see if I can do this here. Oh, wow.
Isn't that the source of all evil problems a couple of weeks ago as well?
I should just grow up and get a Linux box. Sorry, a Windows box, because this is not working. But anyway, let me share this one over here. This is fascinating entertainment. I know. This is every week. Agents of BAMF, using the Valor Knights / Hack the RPG rule set. This is sort of our homage to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. / G.I. Joe / BPRD / Checkmate. These fine folks here are who we'll be playing. And let's see, who do we have? This fellow over here with the bald head. You can't see his possessed arm. He is Damon Rockford. That's who Walt will be playing. The fishman here, who is not Abe Sapien, he is Onus, and he'll be being played by Paul today. He's the combat medic of the team. And let's see. Hey, Jason, you have the art for your guy?
Yeah.
You want to share that in the screen share real fast?
I don't have it handy on this computer. I don't have it handy.
All right, I will dig it up later in the game. Jason's playing a guy named Stormblade, not Storm Shadow. Stormblade, important difference. And I think that's everybody. And yes,
The Lava Man.
Well, why don't you give the listeners a quick introduction to your character, Dale?
Okay, so Mordecai Cinder is a lava man from the center of the Earth. As environmental damage to the planet increased, the denizens living in the center of our Earth, and you know they all exist, have become concerned about the survival of the planet. Mordecai was chosen to go to the surface and investigate. He was immediately detected by BAMF because they are so clever, and he was an easy recruit to battle the planet-endangering activities of the likes of Nest and Dr. Radium. He's made of lava in the shape of a humanoid. He can control his heat, so it's not a danger to those around him, but once every 24 hours he has to kind of let it loose a little or he's going to burn up. He wields a flaming sword, which can be swung in melee or used to shoot a blob of lava in a short distance. And I have a picture of him here, but I'll be darned if I know how to share it with you, so there you go.
All right, cool.
He's exactly what you think he looks like.
Cool. All right, and here I have a picture of Damon Rockford, who is Walt's character. He's got the possessed arm. The Arcane Services Division of BAMF is trying to keep him from going full evil. He's kind of tying to his arm so far. It's kind of a heartbreaker because it is his right arm, but he's doing the best he can.
You never go full evil.
You never go full evil.
Mordecai would be happy to help you with that. He could cauterize the wound while he's doing it too.
I have enough dermatitis going on in that arm. I think I'm gonna think you're gonna stay what I got.
Okay, so let me get the adventure.
So, can you talk a little bit about how you developed the Agents of BAMF role-playing game there, Mike?
Walt, are you interviewing me on my own podcast?
Don't get weird.
Did your journalist instincts just kick in and you couldn't help yourself? You're interviewing me. What? That's
it was the coffee. It finally kicked in.
Oh, and Sean Vera. Hey, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Well, as listeners of the BAMF podcast might know, we were doing a lot of Transformers role-playing last year and this year. Well, last year, since it's a new year, with Valor Knights by Bloat Games. And we had so much fun. We've been doing lots of stuff with that rule set. People listen to this. I think that's how Dale found us, was we were doing The Monsters Are Our Heroes on this very podcast. And it's the same rule set, just doing it for Agents of BAMF, because I always wanted to have an easy way to play. Okay, thank you, Jason. We could play, super agents. And this is for that system. So, and I just got image of Jason's character. So let me share that real fast. So I was looking in the background for it too.
Storm Blade.
Boom.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
Hell yeah. Original artwork is always cool. And just remember, kids, be kind to the people who are listening to your streams. Do not translate anything from Japanese from Google Translate. I'm sorely disappointed.
Exactly.
What's the story there, Walt?
You had hired me to come onto a product. One of your writers had said, "Hey, I got this whole thing in Japanese. You need to take a look at." And one of the names that he had used was Shadow Blade, and the transliteration of that into Japanese was Shadow Buredo. And when I asked this particular person where they got the translation, it was Google Translate, and I said, no, don't do that. You will hurt people.
Okay, good to know. I'd forgotten that little story, but memories. Okay, so you guys are the crack BAMF team. BAMF team.
Yeah.
And I've got a mission briefing right here. So I wish I had some appropriate, like super agent mission music, but
Little lower, I'll continue.
no, that's perfect. All right, so here's your mission briefing. Imagine you're in a ready room somewhere where there's a lot of lens flare. The mission, the Metacrime organization Nest, has obtained a dangerous item. This could spell disaster for the free world. Luckily, thanks to some timely intel from our moles inside Nest, we have an unusual opportunity to steal it back. The Nest helicarrier Artemis is currently cruising in stealth mode over international waters in the North Atlantic. BAMF can insert you into the Nest helicarrier aboard a shipping container during the next restock. You'll be outfitted with Nest uniforms and access cards to get you around the helicarrier. You should be able to leave the shipping container about 1300 local time. You'll be able to pass as Nest agents for long enough to look at the package, which is either in a vault or in a secure lab on level 3. Liberate the package and meet a BAMF shuttle on the starboard side of the helicarrier flight deck for exfiltration at 1430. Don't be late, or you'll have to find your own way off the helicarrier. So that is the mission. Anybody have any questions, thoughts, concerns?
What is how are we going to infiltrate? Like, we skydiving? We flapping our wings really hard? What's going on here?
Well, there's two options to play this. Number one, we can just hand wave and say we just insert you into a shipping container and you get onto the helicarrier and everything's cool. Or if you want to plan it, we've got various options that we outlined here in the adventure that came in the recent Kickstarter. You can kidnap support crew on shore leave and use their uniforms and access cards for entrance. You can teleport in during the weekly refueling window when the shields are down for 20 minutes. You can pose as Nest senior officers touring the helicarrier for inspection, or you can pose as security staff. So any one of those tickle your guys' fancy, that's cool, or we can just hand wave it. So Paul, what do you think?
So Onus says, well, I don't think I'm going to pass the way I do in Ocean Division. We've been pretty busy in Ocean Division lately, he says to whoever's next to him. A lot of squid problems, you know what I mean? So I think it would probably be a good idea if we got some of those Nest uniforms. That way I can put a helmet on and hide these gills.
Kind of like the cleaning staff. It's a good plan. Good plan.
All right, and because I love random tables, we have a random table here for what the actual package is. Unless anyone has a really cool idea, I'll just roll 1d6 and we'll figure it out, okay?
Do it.
Do it.
The preserved brain of a long-dead infamous dictator.
That's fantastic.
So
what are they doing with the brain of Andrew Jackson?
You surface dwellers are odd in your cultural habits.
Onus nods in deep agreement with Mordecai at that.
Oh, you guys would be like a great kind of buddy cop setup, wouldn't you? Lava Man and the Fish Man.
Yeah, they're from different worlds, but they're neither are the surface.
Stop.
Oh, hey, Norbert. Thanks for watching. Appreciate having you on, sir. Guten Tag. Okay, so you guys are going to hijack some cleaning crew on shore leave, get their uniforms, and sneak back onto the ship using their access codes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's a very good plan.
All right, let me ask you your preference. Do we want to role play you guys getting on the disguised nest shuttle and getting onto the helicarrier, or do we just want to hand wave and say, boom, you're on the helicarrier?
Since we have limited time, should we hand
Yes.
wave?
Yeah.
Let's hand wave the getting onto the helicarrier and
Screen right.
Let's,
Yes,
let's
screen
do
wave.
an awesome montage instead of like, Mordecai grabbing the cleaning crew in the bathroom of some bar in Shanghai, and us all putting on our costumes, which somehow fit us.
Well, it turns out that Damon Rockford is actually an expert seamster, so he can tailor everything perfectly. So
that's awesome.
he picked up a lot of things in the BAMF field team. So this isn't the first time he's had to alter a jumpsuit to infiltrate a headquarters. So all right,
Mordecai will complain a little bit at first about how it's bunching up in the hottest spots, but we'll get it settled, I'm sure.
All right, cool. So you guys managed to hijack these guys, alter the uniforms, change their uniforms, get back on the disguised nest shuttle, which this is like a G7. Ignore the guy who looks like Elon Musk who's riding with you, and you land on the carrier of the flight deck, and you guys are, everyone notes that your passes say your cleaning crew, so you're instructed to go, down to the secure storage on level 3, so you can get your cleaning supplies and proceed from there. So let's start there. Does everyone have their maps, or should I try to show that?
I got him here. I think on the approach to the helicarrier and on our walk across the deck and down to level 3, we'll all be eyes peeled to see what kind of enforcement is here and what kind of people we might have to overcome on the way out.
Okay, fair enough. Let's. I have a table for that.
Captain Kilgosha is saying that we should definitely yeet somebody overboard.
I think that's almost inevitable. I mean, that's going to happen.
Onus is carrying a suspiciously glowing mop, which is the disguise for his trident.
Suspiciously glowing mop.
And when security staff asks him about it, he says, "We got a big mess on 12. You know what I mean?"
Can I just ask what accent you're using for Onus?
Atlantean, of course.
Oh, dear me.
I continued doing this every time I talked, but decided against it.
All right, that's cool.
I
So you
pay a
guys
buck
are
for it, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're walking around the helicarrier. Who do we encounter? One dude says, "Hey, look, there's a random
We
table."
got another chart. Awesome.
Hey, it looks like there's a table for that.
All right, as you guys are going down some staircases, you encounter 4 helicarrier technicians or general crew. They give you guys a curt head nod, briefly give you a once over because you don't look quite right, but they got places to be, so they keep on moving. You guys want to do anything else, or just keep on your way?
What are we here to steal again?
You forgot already? We rolled on a random generator table. This one right here, Walt. And
Well,
we rolled
no,
number
because
4.
I mean, I was looking over my stats, and Mr. Rockford is as dumb as a bag of hammers.
It doesn't have to be dumb. That's smart. He's pretty.
Oh, he's pretty all right, especially if you shake his right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's your intelligence bonus there?
-1.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
And -1 wisdom. So, seeing as I'm so slick and on my game, I stop one of the technicians and go, now, do I have one of those like cool like modulators in my helmet? So like you talk like this kind of deal.
Yes, you do.
I tap the technician. And I go, hey buddy, you see a brain in a jar around here? Supposedly he came in today. We're trying to find this thing. He's got a mop. We're supposed to big cleanup on too.
Oh yeah, we got a big brain cleanup to do. Come on, my man, let's get out of here.
It was said to be very juicy.
I got to remember that every game we play is going to wind up being Blazing Saddles. No matter what the plan is.
Mike, you make it sound like that's a problem.
It is.
Yeah.
It is not my fault that you gave me the stats I did, and also made me a seamstress.
Was it the seamstress thing, Walt? Is that really what it's about?
So
Hey,
I'm
All right, so roll for initiative.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
oh dear.
and that's
Which in this,
D20 plus a D6.
Walt, what is that in this game?
I believe Paul just said a D20 plus a D6.
Okay, for initiative though,
No,
it's plus dexterity.
yeah, it'll just be the.
Oh, just a D6, right? Initiative was that was Monsters Are Our Heroes was a D6 for initiative.
Yeah.
Same system.
D6 plus dex.
I got that.
7 here.
Which, speaking of which,
Mm-hmm.
1.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Shiny.
Fancy.
we have all the toys. Captain Gilgosha in the chat is saying, I petition that somebody yeets Walt's character overboard.
It might happen. It seems almost inevitable at this point. All right, so initiative. I'm going on 6.
I'm on 1. 2 with my dex.
2 with your dex. Walt, when are you going?
I have a dex score. Ooh, I'm on 7.
7. Jason, when is Stormblade going?
4.
Or Dale, where are you going?
7.
Okay. It looks
5
like-
plus 2 dex.
Also, I
What's
imagine
this?
that while the rest of us are in cleaning costumes, Storm Shadow has just been, or Stormblade has been moving unseen this whole time,
Yep.
and is now part of this clown patrol.
I imagine he's found like a full body suit, and he's got like a little spray bottle with him that you got for insects or whatever.
All right, guys. So your cover's blown because you stopped and asked a group of technicians if they've seen the brain in the jar, and one of them has clearance high enough to know what that means, and knows you guys shouldn't be talking to him about it. So it looks like the guys on Initiative 7 go first. That's Dale and Walt. Figure out amongst you who's going to go first, and let's do it.
Dale, Lava Man goes first.
Good enough. So this is the D20 plus the 6, right?
Yes.
D20 plus the 6.
Okay, I rolled a 3 on the D20 and a 5 on the 6, which means I'm pretty much missing everything
Yeah,
with the swing of the fist.
These guys have an evade score of 13. So yes.
Yeah, we're not hitting that.
All
Sorry.
right. No worries. Do you want to spend a luck point and reroll?
Nope.
Okay. You can
Not
save your luck.
this time.
Walt or Damon Rockford, it's your turn.
I roll up my sleeve.
Mhm.
Does that give any sort of horror factor? Because, I have this, nasty, gnarled demon arm.
Probably, yeah, because that's pretty gnarly. Let's say 1 to 3, yeah. 1 to 4, yes. 5 to 6, no. 5. These guys have seen some shit.
Of course they have.
So their evade score is 13.
I am going to initiate a KFBS to the side of one of their helmets.
What is a KFBS?
A Kung Fu Bitch Slap.
All right. Your target number is 13.
And I get a 19 without modifiers, but my KFBS when used with my demon arm is +2, so that gives me a 21. And it was without advantage, so.
Okay. So what's your damage on that?
1d6 +2.
Okay.
7, which seems to be my number today.
All right. You take out the first one of these guys.
Whoa.
His bell is well and truly rung, and he topples over. So
Giver.
2 of these guys are left standing. Oh wait, sorry. There's 4 of them, so there's 3 of them left standing. And they're going to go after Walt. So. Oh, hey, Shadow. How you doing? We are fighting. They're not called Hyder. They're called Nest, and we're infiltrating their helicarrier. So, and right now they're swinging at Walt's guy. And it's a swing and a miss. That's a natural 4. Other guy is swinging at Mordecai. What's your evade, Mordecai?
Dale.
Dale.
I'm sorry. Pardon me. What? I was reading off in La La Land. I'm sorry. You're looking for evade is 15.
All right, this guy rolled a natural 19, so he's got you.
He's a
Oof.
scum.
Yeah, 1d10 is his damage.
Oh my God.
He does 2.
Excellent.
Brutal.
And third guy who is still up is taking a swing at Walt. Walt, is your evade higher than 10?
My evade is something. Oh, there it is. 13. Yep.
Okay, you made it. This guy did roll a natural 6, trying to hit you though, so he'll have a bonus next turn if I remember. So, scrolling on down, it's bad guys on 6. Stormblade, aka Jason Sunday. It is your turn, sir.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to elbow one of them in the chin, and I roll a 15 with a 6 on the D6.
Nice.
Oh,
So that's going to be 7 points of damage. And for my advantage, I'd like to wrap him up in the hose with the pump, the spray. You know, just like hit him and then wrap him up and then have him like choked. For my advantage.
okay. Just because it's a dramatic scene, there's Stormblade, and yeah, you've got him almost out of hit points and completely grappled, as they say. So good for you. What's the class on Stormblade again? Was he a warrior?
He's a commando.
Commando. Okay, cool. So successful attack. Moving on down, that gives us to Paul as Onus. There is, let's see, one guy went down, and two guys went down. One guy is grappled. One guy is left standing. What do you want to do, Onus?
Yeah, okay, we're no longer outnumbered, so Onus is gonna swing his mop like a bat, like a trident, at one of these hive techs, and he's got an 8 and a 3, bringing him to 11, which is not enough to hit. So,
Would you like to?
he swings.
Would you like to spend some luck and re-roll on that?
I would not. He'll just take the swing and kind of stumble on the stairs and go, well, I'm used to fighting in Ocean Division. We have a lot more buoyancy.
I'm just going to say right now, no one's allowed to make a fish sticks joke, because I'm tempted to.
I was just waiting for the right time, you know.
Okay. All right.
Boys.
I think it's like a Boston Squidward accent kind of going.
It sounds like it. Oh, and just to illustrate who you guys are fighting, you see these guys in orange jumpsuits here? Or red jumpsuits?
No.
Nope.
We don't see that.
You're showing us the Onus
Monolith
and
and
Monolith page.
Huh. Okay. I'll get them up in a second. But
love it when a plan comes together.
when one plan comes together. This guy here.
These nest guys. Nope. Still the same.
Yeah. Now we got Sarah Anderson. Keep going. You'll get him.
There we go.
There
Oh,
they
those
are.
guys.
Boom.
Guys in the orange jumpsuits. I get it.
Yeah. Or vermilion, if you want to be fancy.
Vermilion. God.
And
I don't
guy number 4 has just seen you take out his 3 buddies, and he's not having any more of this. So he is simultaneously running and reaching for his walkie-talkie.
like running away.
Yeah.
Oh, the nerve.
So what do you guys want to do?
Cinder's going to pull his sword and he's going to shoot a blob of lava at the guy as he's running away.
All right, you can do that. His evade is 13.
All right. No. Yeah, no, we suck again. An 8 and a 3. Sorry.
You can spend luck to re-roll if you want.
Ooh.
How much to re-roll that?
1 point of luck to re-roll.
I think I'm going to re-roll that because I like spending luck for no good reason. And there we are. We rolled a natural 1. So that was a really... Yeah. I'll just deduct a point of luck there. And...
While he's doing that, can I take aim with my rifle and do what I do naturally?
Yep, but you're the last guy who can attack this guy as he runs away. If you don't get it, then he is gone, raising the alarm.
A 16.
You hit him.
Damage is, I'm seeing a theme, 5 points.
Oh, he is wounded. He stumbles. He falls.
Nice.
He is grabbing his walkie-talkie, trying to fumble with it through blood-stained fingers, pressing buttons.
Who do I know is like the strongest guy here?
Probably the Atlantean or the lava
I
man.
got a +3
Yeah.
strength modifier.
Yeah, Mordecai is stronger than me.
All right, I'm like Mordecai, quick, bowling, and then I like hold up the drag handle on my back of my suit. Throw me.
Okay, I wasn't entirely sure of the bowling references. He grabs, does a spin, and foosh down the hall.
And then I do like sliding into
Roll
home
something for
plate
Mhm.
thing to.
I rolled a 12 if it made a difference.
That works.
And kick the walkie-talkie out of his hand.
All right. We succeed. All right. So there's two of these guys still conscious. There's the one here who's damaged, who you are lying on top of, and there's the guy who Stormblade has grappled in the cleaning hose. The helicarrier technicians, they have access codes for various doors, and they might be able to provide useful technical information if you can question them. He did manage to hit some buttons on his phone. Sorry, his talkie-talkie. And so there's someone's coming back saying, "What is that, Agent 47? Please respond. What's going on?"
We're all fine here.
How are
Gil
you?
picks it up and says, sorry about that. This is Gil with the cleaning crew. We found this walkie-talkie. Looks like somebody left it behind here in the lab, so I'll just put it in my cart and we'll get it back to them. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so this is what you call a charisma check.
Oh, good. I have a -2 on charisma.
Awesome.
So this is D6, correct?
D20 plus D6, and I'll go easy on you and say it's a moderate task. So it's difficulty of 10.
Well, I rolled a 17 and a 4, so even -2, that's a 19.
You were a damn convincing fishman.
Yeah.
So the general alarm hasn't been raised. Everything goes back to normal, and you guys need to dispose of these 4 technicians you have here, or question them. Or so what are you going to do? You probably only got a minute or two before someone else walks down this hallway.
Let's get them into a broom closet, and then I say to one of them, I still got the glove off and my demon arm exposed, and I say, all right, the first one who starts talking is not going to get their nose picked by this.
All right, let's call that a charisma check, Walt. Same thing we just did. Difficulty of 10 because
10 or
it's a really gnarly alarm. 10 or higher.
17.
What do you want to know about the ship? Do you want my mom's phone number? Whatever you want, buddy.
Brain, jar, phone number.
Brain.
That order.
Okay.
Never to miss an opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moms need love too.
That's right.
Yeah, it's odd
Hey.
because you're getting the information you asked for in the first place, even though that was information you actually received from your commanding officer in the briefing at the beginning of the mission. But okay.
Yeah, I would never remembered that with my intelligence.
All right, so we're looking at the map, and
Look at that wonderful map.
And who made that map, Walt? Do you remember?
No idea. No idea. It was
Whoever
so
that guy
long ago.
was. Yeah, fair enough. It was a long time ago. All right, so that's level 1, the flight deck. Here's level 2, where you've got maintenance hangars and whatnot. Level 3.
Ooh,
You see number 9 here?
Uh-huh.
I see
That's
it.
the secure vault. My access card will get you in there. And inside there, you'll find the brain of Francisco Franco in a jar.
And where are we?
Right now, you are... Whoa, that was weird. You are below deck, so you're here on level 2. Let's say in the storage and armory section as you're heading downstairs.
Armory.
I like the sounds of that.
Sounds like a pit stop to me.
Well, you could stop in there if you like.
Should we trade uniforms with these guys?
They're wearing the same uniforms you're wearing.
Oh, never mind.
So that means we won't well, Do you think these guys are frequenting that lab? Like, are we going to look out of place because cleaner guys aren't allowed in the lab? Or
Not if we take their badges.
You could take their badges, lock them in the
badges
closet.
is a brilliant idea.
Because normally we don't need no stinking badges, but
Not normally.
So
I'm retired, so I definitely.
Are we going to the armory? Are we heading down? What are you guys doing? And where are you locking these guys? 2 questions.
I think we're locking them in a broom closet, right?
Okay. And let's see. 2 of them are either dead or knocked out. 2 of them are still alive. So you're just going to find a secure.
I'll choke them out. I've got them wrapped up, so I'll just, get off his air.
All right. So he's passed out, so he's not going to be bothering anybody for at least a few minutes. So you can easily find a broom closet and stash them. And where are you guys going now? Are we stopping by the armor? Are we stopping somewhere else? What do you want to do?
let's get the move on and the groove on.
We can stop with the armory on the way out if we need to. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you guys here on level 2, you disposed of them somewhere in this storage and armory area where you encountered them, and you're heading down to, this puts you in level 4 or section 4 on level 3. Section 4 is the enlisted barracks.
Yeah, we walked by there. We don't need to stop and say hi to everybody.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you just have 4 agents milling around. Armor is off and weapons are not at hand, so not a problem. Let's see. We got a random encounter table. We should probably roll on that.
Is it possible for us to get to Area 9 without going through the reactor area in Area 8?
Might touch something off.
I would hate to,
Well, let me look at the map again. So right here, and you want to somehow avoid engineering in the reactor. It looks like you can't really do that unless you want to back up to level 2 and come back down the other side of the ship.
Yeah, if we were at the other end of this heli carrier thingy, there are a number of lifts, like aircraft lifts and stuff, and we might be able to hitch a ride down on one of those if they're in the process of ferrying stuff back and forth.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do that?
Does that sound like a possible plan, fellas?
Yeah.
Or,
I think that's a good idea.
Absolutely.
or I could just wait here and look inconspicuous while you guys tromp through and don't set something off. That would work too. Just cleaning this window over and over.
As the window melts.
All right. So you guys are back up here.
So we can whistle.
So we're back up here on level 2. You exit the staircase here in 3. You're walking across the flight deck on your way back to, I'm going to assume you're going to say aircraft lift.
I'm pushing the cart and holding a bucket. Just,
Okay.
disguises everything.
Disguise is everything. All
You should
right. So let's
totally
roll.
whack somebody with that bucket when we need to whack somebody.
Got a sword for that.
Right.
Oh. Well, this is fortuitous. Walking across the flight deck, you meet the nest leader and her incongruously white-clad ninja bodyguard, Snowclaw. At DM's discretion, the nest leader may be very familiar with all crew members on the helicarrier, and encounters her will be more difficult to resolve by bluffing. So,
Good.
Just salute, serve, ma'am.
Is she picking us out of the crowd for some reason, or are we able to, shuffle by like the subservient little swabbies that we are?
well, Dale, I'm glad you asked, because this is what we call a charisma test.
Wow. I am more than happy to oblige you, sir. So that's just a straight D20.
Yeah,
And I suppose
D20,
because it's it's target number 25 because she's a leader.
I was just going to say 10, just to keep it simple.
Oh, good. You're awful nice.
I am a nice guy, no matter what Sawalt says.
What?
Wow. Well, I'm just going to take this opportunity to say I'm sorry, and I am trying my best. But as in the immortal words of the legendary game designer James Ward, as he responded to taunts by an unruly party of players, the dice are your enemy, not me. I rolled a 3.
You can spend a luck point on that if you would like.
I'm definitely spending yet another luck point on that.
That's what they're there for.
Oh, baby, a 19. Look at me go.
Okay, cool. Everybody else, what'd you get?
That's 2 luck points.
I got a 4, but with
my negative modifier, I'm at a 1.
Yeah, I'm at a 2 with my modifier.
I got a 6 total.
Okay, just so you guys know, you see
Ability.
this what's the first lady on the left? That's the nest leader. She's wearing a hood.
Yeah.
We don't
And,
judge.
Yep,
Paul,
yep.
Paul, you got a picture you're sharing.
There he is, the man with the flaming moth.
That's a very handsome rendition.
All right, cool.
Would look good on a chariot of fire.
And
Yeah.
the lady with the white wearing the fashionable pantsuit, that is Snowblade, who looks at Stormblade.
Snowclaw.
Snowclaw. Sorry, Snowclaw. And she looks at Stormblade. And what was your roll in charisma again there, Stormblade?
A 6?
Do you want to spend luck and reroll?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, everybody who failed, if you want to spend luck and reroll, this is a good time to do that.
I rolled this.
I
rolled a
will.
6 with
Yeah.
a 1.
Just because everybody else.
All right, so Jason, you failed on a 1.
This time you got
I rolled a 6, and then I got a 1 on the die 6.
Oof.
So we get to make things interesting.
I'm not sure. So it's a critical failure, but with you failed terribly, but there's a bonus. You get your next attack is at advantage. How about that?
All right.
All right, Paul. How about you?
this time I got a 16, and then a -2 brings me to 14.
Okay, so you made it. Mordecai, you passed it. Walt, did you reroll?
Yes, 16, but I did it at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, cool. That works. So everybody succeeds except for the ninja.
Stormblade.
Yeah. So Snowclaw locks eyes with you, and she knows something's not right.
The way you
And-
move like a sinuous cat.
Damn, Dale, look at you with the vocabulary. All right. Robert E. Howard over there.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
So Snowclaw kind of sidesteps and gets her hands free. The nest leader looks at you very closely. Stormblade asks to see your ID. And what do you do?
You don't need to see my ID. Use the Jedi mind trick. Let's see. I think the gig might be up, but
Seems likely.
I think I'm going to draw my ninja toe and just slash at Snowclaw.
Oh boy.
And
with a
so it
backstab.
begins.
So everyone go ahead and roll for initiative if you'd like. This is a good time to do that.
You think it'll make a difference?
I got a 19.
Okay, it's a
D6.
D6 for initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you add your dex to that or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, in that
I get
case,
a 7 with my.
Say what?
excuse me, not 8, a 10. I have a 10. I have a dex of 5.
Okay, cool.
Damn. Onus is on 7.
Onus is on 7. Onus rolled well. Okay. So I have Jason going on 10. Bad guys are
Yeah,
on
I
8.
got a 6.
Okay. Dale and Walt, when are you guys going?
6.
I got a 5.
Okay, cool. So, Stormblade, you are up.
All right, so I'm rolling with advantage. Okay. So I've got a 20 to hit with a 4 on the die 6.
Mm-hmm. Well, her evade's 13, so you got her.
So, and this is a backstab. Oh my goodness. 11 damage.
Oh, she felt that.
She's gonna.
Yeah, that was like a quarter of her HP. She definitely felt that. So, she's glaring at you now. She draws her own weapon. And, oh, hey, it's my turn, so that works.
Oh crap.
How much damage does her glare do? I'm frightened.
It's more psychic damage, Dale.
Oh, I get it. Okay. So it's just.
I'm sensing a lot of tension between Stormblade and Whiteclaw.
There is an undefined backstory here.
She's my mother's brother, sister's cousin's former roommate. It's history.
After a night of too many White Claws, I'm really sick of her.
Okay, I rolled to hit, and then I got a 3, so I spent luck and re-rolled again, and I got a 2.
I
So,
feel your pain, man.
You got her in a nerve cluster. She misses you. She misses you completely. The nest leader, however, has yet to go, and for her move, she clamps a communicator badge on her uniform and raises the alert on the whole helicarrier.
Okay.
All the lights around you dim to red. There are klaxons, and there are squads that will be running to her position within a few turns. So,
And we're out on the open top deck too, right? Because some brilliant gamer said that was the better way to go.
You are actually on the airplane storage and maintenance deck, so you're not on the flight deck.
Okay.
So, and I did write a contingency plan in this adventure in case you get captured. So,
Oh, excellent.
so yay me for being prepared.
Should we try for that?
Let's try not to get it captured first, and then we can try for
Agreed.
the escape.
All right, so that's Jason. That's bad guys. We are at Paul on 7. Paul, what would you like to do?
Based on the circumstances, I would really like to use Onus's ability to find cover. So Gil, the maintenance guy, goes, "Ah!" and we'll run for cover.
Do you have the map in front of you, or should I pull it up?
I do have the map in front of me.
Okay.
You sent that, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna head over. So we're in the middle of area 6, correct?
I believe so. Let's pull it up so our viewers can see.
Yep.
Man, I wish I had
6,
some appropriate theme
aircraft
music.
storage and bulk stow.
Yep, aircraft storage and bulk stow. You were heading towards 5, the aircraft lift.
Right. So I would like to run for the bulk stowage containers there on the right side of the map.
Oh, these great things over here.
Yes.
Okay, that's reasonable. Do you guys want to communicate any kind of plan at this point? Hey, let's all run below decks and go for the target, or are we just going to continue with melee?
Totally, how many people are we facing? Her minion Snowclaw, and how many other things? Guard guys?
No one right now. You can hear some, there's klaxons going off, a red alert's been raised. You can hear boots going up and down stairs in the distance.
Oh, it's just 2 of them? They don't have an entourage?
Nope, just the 2 of them right now.
Oh, in that case, if we're not outnumbered, I won't run for cover. That's too much.
This seems like an opportunity we can't waste. I think we should lay on.
Yeah. So I will.
Happy to wade in.
I'll go for the nest leader, and Onus will say, "Trident to the face," and try to trident to the face.
Her evade score is 13.
Yep.
Do we get advantage when we announce our move?
You should.
No.
You do an ocean division. Okay, so I got an 18 on the D20, but I got a 1 on the D6. So that brings me to a total of 21, but I am at disadvantage.
You rolled that attack at disadvantage?
No. I'm saying I got a 1 on the D6, so I believe I get a disadvantage, don't I?
Yeah, you get some head disadvantage. What kind of hindrance works for this one, guys? What do you think?
Maybe my mop gets tangled up in the brocades around the straps on him. Or
okay, that works.
He's really going to scramble those eggs.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do that. Roll for damage.
Yeah, of course. So I got a D6 plus 2, which is 7 damage.
Oh, she felt that. Okay. All right. That was Paul on 7. Now we're down to Damon Rockford, aka Walt, on 6.
So White Claw is damaged. Is the nest leader damaged?
Yeah, she just took 7 points
from
okay. From Onus, yeah. White Claw Snow Claw took a much heftier blow from Stormblade.
Can I grab onto Snowclaw and use her to hit the nest leader? Kind of throw them into each other?
What's your class again? Are you a warrior?
Yes, I believe so. Level 6
All right.
commando.
Okay, I tell you what. Just let's just go with it. If you can successfully grapple her, then I'll let you make a second attack to throw her into the leader.
I
So.
love this. A 14 and a 4.
All right. Sure.
Oh, wait a
Evade was
minute. Is that strength?
To attack, it's going to be 14. You have to use the 14 to hit her because her evade's 13. So just to initially grapple her, you do that, and then do resist a strength check to see if you can. So that's just a straight D20 plus your strength, and whoever gets higher is successful. So I've got 17. What do you have?
Not a 17, but I got advantage.
Okay. So you want to do a free reroll since you have advantage?
Sure.
Okay.
And adjusted, because I can use my strength on that, right?
Yeah.
21 adjusted.
All right. Yeah. You grab the ninja, you grapple her, and you, with your reroll, you beat her in a strength check, so you can throw at the nest leader if you like. The nest leader's evade score is 13.
All right, rolling. A 15 and a 4.
A 15 and a 4. Okay, yeah, you got it. Roll for damage.
I love rolling for damage. A 6 total.
All right, I'll just say it applies to both of them since you're using one as a weapon against the other. So
that would be Tomoe Nage in Japanese. Their Stormblade.
Yes, it is.
all right, so Nest Leader and her bodyguard are getting pretty beat up. You guys hear bootsteps. You know you've got one more round of melee before you're going to have other Nest agents in the area. So let's see. Is there anyone who hasn't gone yet? Dale, you're at 5. It is your turn.
Recognizing that we need to get rid of Snowclaw, but preserve the leader and escape with her for further questioning, I will make my attack against the Snowclaw thing with my great sword.
All right, evade score is 13.
14 to hit and 2 on the 6-sider.
Wow,
which
okay,
can be
works.
Easily ignored. Does that hit?
Yeah, you hit her.
Oh, awesome. I get to roll massive, huge, humongous damage as a warrior. Ooh, 7 plus 3 for 10 points of damage on the Snowclaw.
Lord.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah,
Warrior, baby.
She is down to about, actually less than half of her HP.
Damn.
Not a great look for Ninja, unfortunately.
She's sturdy.
Yeah. Okay, this is a good decision point to say, what do you guys want to do from here? The two people you're fighting are laying in a heap on each other. The ninja is about half dead. The nest leader is currently encumbered by having her bodyguard laying across her. And you're probably going to have a whole nest agent showing up very shortly. You're close to a couple of lifts.
I say I throw a pepper bomb in her face and we run for it.
That sounds like a good plan, because then we can blend in with the rest of the crew.
Are we taking the nest leader with us or not?
I would say not. Dead weight. But I'm open.
I mean, that's not our objective, right? And if we get totally bogged down with this is like a mission for a much bigger group. I think getting out of here and being able to carry on the mission would be a better outcome than the attempt to try to overthrow this whole organization by taking on the leader.
I agree. But we should take her badge or credentials with us. That way she can't
agreed.
And we can get into anything. So
let's do it.
Okay, fair enough. You guys can do that.
Loose change.
Loose change. She's got a bunch of skee ball tokens, but that's about
skee
it.
Ball tokens.
They got a skee ball, arcade there, and I don't know, man. You get
a new parachute, man.
Yeah, and she's got some, battle tech.
And the food in the canteen is better than the food back at the BAMF canteen. How is that fair?
Seriously, do we have a helicarrier? How come they have a helicarrier? What's that about?
You don't need to know about that, Mordecai.
Fair enough.
Helicarrier knowledge is on need to know. You guys are happy with the Zeppelin.
Surface dwellers' secrets are inscrutable.
I was going to make a joke about BAMF having a hot air balloon, but that just doesn't seem as funny as it. All right. We are at 12:53 on my clock, and you guys have now alerted the entire helicarrier to your presence. And
Good.
We are awesome.
Yeah. Next turn is going to involve a lot of stealth and subterfuge and probably a whole lot of combat. So perhaps this is a good break point since the top of the hour is just 7 minutes away. Then we can do the same thing again next week.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So feedback time. Did you guys have fun? What'd you think?
Absolutely.
To be honest, I didn't think it was going to be as much fun as Bounty Hunters because in Bounty Hunters you seem to roll a whole lot more dice, and that seemed to equate to a whole lot more fun. But actually, this is pretty action-packed, and I'm kind of liking it. Pretty easy to pick up too, eh? Simple mechanics.
I like this one a little better, actually. The mechanics are familiar but different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hang on, Walt. Let me show that.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that
What
was
is
the game
that?
for last time. The Monsters Are Our Hero was the game we were playing last time by Blood Games. Yes.
Okay.
Same-
Oh, that's
same
right.
role.
Yeah, I think that was the first one that I actually watched, right?
Yeah,
I
that,
don't know
The
what was
pod
going
people
on.
from Mars. Yeah.
yeah. Paul was there playing a werewolf PI. I was playing a fishman who occasionally talked like this, and Patty was playing a mummy. So
Awesome. That looks like a good one.
What was
too.
like the invisible guy, right?
I
What
was
was
the
the
invisible
invisible
guy.
Invisible Bro.
Invisible Bro.
Does that mean you never showed up for the game sessions, or is that a
I just
gaming
want.
term?
I really, you guys really need to see the art for the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's an
I
uncanny-
don't think I've ever seen better.
Oh my god.
Hooey. All right. Well, hey, Agents of BAMF is. Can you buy this now? I don't think you can buy it yet. It's on
It's your game.
I know. I was waiting to fulfill the Kickstarter before I put it up for
I
sale.
was able to get a copy.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
I
on
got mine.
itch.io. Pay what you want. It'll be on Drive-Thru RPG shortly. But look at this art by Dave Bednarski. He does great stuff.
Super great.
Yeah.
I
So,
love
all
his
right.
touch with the wizard in the background with the things coming up from her hand, and then I looked and saw the little wings at her feet, and I thought, oh, that's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got to share this thing that Walt just shared with me.
That Walt
That
is
is
so
actually
full of
from-
sharing.
That is actually from Shadow the Illustrator. She was very nice to send that to me.
Oh, wait,
That
that's
is
the
a
wrong
lot
one.
of screen.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Sorry, let me, I guess I have to save your picture. Oh,